Howdy there, folks. It is October 30th, and it is a Wednesday. I'm a couple days late on this one, but we gotta talk about Julia Rose. If you don't know who she is by now, you live under a rock. Julia Rose is the 25-year-old model slash reality TV star slash founder slash CEO of ShagMag. Well, most of you don't know what that is. Basically, it is a magazine with models in it, up-and-coming models and stuff like that. Well, on Sunday, she flashed Garrett Cole, the Astros pitcher, in Game 5 of the World Series. Well, it wasn't only her. There was her friend who was also a founder, I believe, and her name's Lauren Summer. And they're given their reasons for doing this is like donate to breast cancer, save the boobies. I mean, I'm okay with all that. I'm perfectly fine, actually. Like, most guys out there would be like, yeah, we're okay seeing this girl's tits. But the issue is the equality of the males who would show their junk and do that kind of stuff. And honestly, it's not even the whole titties thing. It's the publicity stunt to try to get more publicity for their magazine and making themselves look like the victims. And I'm going to read you what indecent exposure is. Indecent exposure is the crime of intentionally showing one's sexual organs in public. Obviously, the penis, the vagina, boobs, and I agree it should be both male and female, but that's not, the law does not state otherwise. And as most of us know, it is not very ladylike, even though I don't like using that term. It is sexist against women that they are not to have their tops off. I'm going to say that, but it's kind of frowned upon by society for a woman to walk around without a shirt on, at least here in America. And there are places like in France that there was girls walking around with no shirt on, in Germany, which is fine. But this isn't even Julia Rose's first occasion of doing this. She got kicked out of an amusement park for taking her shirt off and like grinding on a pole and all this stuff and going on roller coasters without her top on. Like, there's only so much attention seeking that you can do in this world, and this girl is doing it to the fucking max. And my next issue comes with the letter that the MLB supposedly sent her. First of all, the timing of the letter. You can't... The MLB can't get you a letter the same night. That's not how it works. When you leave a stadium when you get kicked out, you have to sign a waiver, like, saying, I know why I'm being kicked out. You don't just get kicked out and it just happens like that. But the wording of the letter is weird, too. Like, it talks about... It's not very professionally written. Like, a professionally written MLB letter would not say Game 5 of the World Series. Or no, World Series Game 5. It would say Game 5 of the World Series. Like, that's how they always announce it. That's how they always talk about it. Like, they obviously made this... I'm going to say they made this because how hard is it to get the emblem for the logo for the MLB, put it at the top of the letter. I'm sure a player has posted a letter before from the commissioner or the vice president, one of the two, so it's not hard to lift the signature up off of it. And the folding was folded in sixes. Letters aren't folded in sixes. You can't even tell it was ever folded in a third. So she's doing it for attention, and obviously she got it. Look at Instagram, look at Twitter. She probably gained hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of followers for this. I mean, hell, here's what the letter said, the exact wording of the letter. You violated the fan code of conduct by exposing yourself during the 7th inning in order to promote a business. The letter reads, you are hereby banned from all major league stadiums and facilities, respectively. However, there's a big issue with that. Stadiums are privately owned. Most of them are in the MLB. So they actually get to decide who is banned from what from reading a few things, pretty sure that the MLB can't ban people from stadiums and facilities. They can ban people from the game itself, but not from the stadiums. Because, stadiums hold other things other than baseball events. Concerts, hockey, soccer, football, how the Pinstripe Bowl at Yankee Stadium. It's... They're kind of, you can tell they're doing this for attention, which, good for you. I saw a thing, reading a little quick 5 about Julia Rose. If her magazine has a subscription rate of $8.50 a month or something like that, and there's 40,000 people or something, and some guy with a calculator sat down and did all the taxes, she would make around $125,000 a month. If that isn't enough to live off of for a month, then you have issues. And obviously she just needs the attention or something. And honestly, the wording of you violated the fan code of conduct by exposing yourself during the 7th inning in order to promote a business. The MLB wouldn't give a shit about her business. They probably don't even know what her business is because they're a multi-billion-dollar corporation. She makes nothing. She makes piss money compared to pretty much all the players. So, her saying that she is, supporting or promoting her business, they don't give a fuck. All they care about is there was kids in the stands and there was a pair of tits on national television. Which my dad would have been like, son, you became a man today. People, freaking fragile asses nowadays are, oh, that lady is exposing herself. My kids are scarred. And then you have the feminists here good for you. And I'm good for you too. But I feel like that's not the time and place to do it. You gotta respect the kids in the world out here because, let them have a childhood. Make everything not about you because this girl, looking through her Instagram and shit, she makes everything about her. And it's pretty sad that people are so full of themselves like that and they have to place blame on everyone else when in fact you're the one that took your shirt off. If you liked baseball that much, maybe you shouldn't have done it at a baseball game. You should have done it at a football game or a hockey game. But, hell, if you want to do it at a hockey game, just tell me which one and we'll fucking go watch. But, no, it's a whole attention-seeking thing, and I honestly think that she should have to face the same crime as if a man were to expose himself. I think she should get punished for this. I know she won't. It'll get slipped out and pushed through the media, but with how the laws are right now, you're exposing a sexual organ to the public, you should have to pay the price, pay the crime. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. SpongeBob taught you that one. But that's on a real note. If she got slapped with a misdemeanor or, some sort of law, a fine, God, it would blow up. It would be terrible. I just want to see it, though. I honestly would love to fucking see her get a nice little fine. It'd make me smile. God. But hope you all are having a great Wednesday or whenever you watch this. Who knows? No one might watch this. But have a great day and check me out tomorrow. I'm going to talk about the NCAA and their latest, what's a doozy, making it to where players can make money off the image and likeness of themselves. I have some mixed feelings about it, but I'll let you figure that one out tomorrow. This is Lane Daly from The Daily Show. I'll see you guys later.